Mic check, mic check. Morning Master Podcast, your host, man, of course. Across from me, I got a very special guest, my nigga Big King. How you doing today, Big King?
Turned up, you know what I'm saying?
First thing first, I want to start out, like I always do, thank you to all the supporters. And, just tell the people a little bit about yourself.
My name Big King. I drank. And I got two mixed babies.
Oh, okay. So tell us, how does it feel having these mixed babies?
Man, this shit a struggle, man. Mulatto children, boy. This shit goddamn crazy, boy.
Is that why you drink so much? You don't drink orange juice?
No, I don't like orange juice.
Cherry Pepsi?
I don't drink no juice.
Cherry Pepsi?
Nah, that shit kind of gay.
Let me stop jiving on Maine. Shout out my nigga Maine, man. That's my nigga, bro.
LeBrondo, I finna slam dunk. Get big on you fake pumps. That pumpin' no fake pump. Bitch fell for the pump fake. Got him talking like first take. Get it right on the first take. Hit the hole in the first take.
Hey, bro. Me and Maine got nominated for Independent Hustle Award.
Okay.
Yeah.
How you feel about that?
Bro, you ever been to a graduation before?
Like a high school graduation?
Any graduation, nigga? You got degrees
Yeah.
and shit, nigga.
Yeah.
Oh, you went?
I mean, my mom forced me to go to my bachelor's because you remember high school, I got kicked out of the
Oh, you did go to your shit for your bachelor's. I ain't gonna lie, you was real low key about it and you wouldn't let me go. That shit was kind of lame.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie.
That shit embarrassing to graduate at fucking 26
No, it's
years
not,
old.
nigga.
Yes, the fuck it
No,
is.
it's not.
I'm
Bruh.
in there, everybody like 22, 23.
Bro, it's not how you win the race. It's when you win the race.
Yeah.
Let
And
me turn
honestly,
your mic real quick too.
you said turn it. And honestly, I got my little associate motherfucker in business management. I graduated with that. I graduated with that early, but then I was like, boy, because I thought I was gonna be like a warehouse nigga the rest of my life, and I was like, I can't do this shit, bro. I can't work with my back the rest of my life.
Bro, I only asked you that because that's how I feel about like awards and shit. Me, I'm the type person, dog. I don't need appraisal and approval from like other people to validate me or make me feel better. Like,
Yeah.
I don't need. I gave a speech, right? And I'm just gonna say it, bro. Fuck it, I'm just gonna say it. I'm not, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm a real ass nigga, bro. I'm not sugarcoating myself no more. I'm not being PC, none of that shit, bro. Bro, Blue put a podcast out. And goddamn, it was a video. It was 30 minutes of them talking about Blue winning the Little League Championship. And Damo showed us that shit, and Damo was roasting him. And I was like, bro, I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. Us as grown-ass men, we gotta stop having meetings where we have other grown-ass men sucking our dicks. We gotta stop doing that shit, bro.
Pause, but yeah.
For real, bro.
Pause, but
like niggas just be wanting approval so bad from other people. Like, bro, I don't need nobody congratulating me. Like every once in a while, it feels good or whatever, I guess. But like, I don't need that shit, nigga. I'm self-motivated. Like, approval from others doesn't motivate me. Someone patting me on the back doesn't motivate me. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I be kind of weirded out when people come up to me in public. I don't know, and it always be women because niggas is haters. It always be women, and they be like, "Hey, man, I really fuck with the podcast." Like, whoop, whoop, whoop. Like, I be trying not to like seem like an asshole, but I'm not really good at taking compliments. So with all that being said, that's how I feel about the award shit. And also, Maine said some real shit because niggas was mad that wasn't on the award list. Niggas was mad, and Maine was like, "Bro, it's a list of like 100 fucking trophy shops in Augusta. You can just go to them shits and get you an award. Make you an award." You know what I'm saying? And for real, bro, like, shout out to I think his name is J. Paul. Shout out to him for the award. We kind of need shit like that in the city just to have a conversation. But it's not the end all be all. Like, niggas be getting riled up over awards, nigga. Who gives a fuck, nigga? You know what I'm saying?
I ain't gonna lie though, bro. I'm the nigga that needs the pat on the back.
For real? Ain't nothing wrong with that, but
I need to know
do
that.
you need 10 niggas in the room sucking you up, though?
No.
Okay.
Pause.
What's that rapper name?
Oh, Isaiah Rashad.
Yeah, are you an Isaiah Rashad type of nigga?
Fuck no. But Yeah, I need my accolades, bro. I need my my praise.
Do you get it?
Most of the time, no. I'll be honest.
Has your girl? See, I stopped saying the bitch word because I was just about to say that shit, but I stopped saying it. Has your girl ever like congratulated you and told you like? I mean, I've heard her tell you like you're such a good dad, and I see it in her face.
She actually texted me the other day. She was like, "I love you. Have a great day at work. I'm so happy to have you in my life." I said,
"That shit kind of gay."
I said,
"Hey, that shit like you be like, what the fuck you got going on?"
Yeah, I said she must have went through my text messages again or some shit. Like,
nah, that life insurance policy came in the mail.
I don't know, bro. I was like real suspicious, but she really just texted me to say that shit, bro.
How did you feel when she said it?
I felt good, but I also felt a little indifferent. It's like this, bro. I talked to Katie about this the other day. When it comes to like showing affection, like me and my mom didn't show much affection growing up. Like my dad kind of like drilled her into he's gonna be a man one day. You can't raise him to be soft type shit. So like when it comes to like being like really affectionate with like a woman, it's very hard for me. Very fucking hard for me.
Yeah, I gotta give you some flowers real quick too, bro, because I was having a conversation with one of my homeboys today, and you know I know a couple niggas that just got caught cheating recently. You know what I'm saying? We was having a conversation or whatever, and I was just telling the nigga, I was like, yeah, bro, you got to give her the speech, like, hey, I'm fucked up, shawty.
Yeah,
like I grew up seeing horrible relationships.
Yeah,
but I got to give it to you, bro. I don't think you grew up too much differently than me, but you still have a better understanding of relationships and love than I do. Because most of the niggas around me, I feel like the reason why they are the way they are is because of their upbringing and what they grew up seeing. Because my first time seeing a functioning relationship, like mom and dad, everything's functioning and everything is like picture perfect, was my nigga Murph.
Yeah,
that was my first time seeing that shit.
I would have to say my stepfather and my mom, or my dad. You know, that's my dad. Young Weldon, that's my pops.
But you know, relationships ain't gonna be perfect though. So maybe.
But I had I had a very realistic version of like a man. Like,
yeah,
Young Weldon gonna keep that shit all the way 100. You know what I'm saying? And with that being said, like me and him always had a bond of like honesty about stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? You know, relationship issues that, you know, him and my mom might have went through or whatever the fuck. And I don't hold it against him. It might be something weird, like you've even been over, like we be sitting out by the campfire and he'll be talking about like his dog days back in the day and all that shit, and it's like, damn, all fucking men are the same, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Sure. So it's like, with that being said, I always try to like, all right, I don't want to be a dog. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I want to be goddamn a little bit better than that. Because, you know, my dad being my example. But it's some niggas out here that's like not keeping it like funky like that. That like pretend they these types of dudes and then they really like some scumbags. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, you know, bruh, I'm just gonna say it, dog. What? You know how like when you meet a girl and she be like, yeah, you different. You ain't like most men.
Yeah.
Bro, I always look them dead in the face and be like, yes, I am.
I'm worse.
Yeah, we just ain't been there yet.
Yeah,
you know
exactly.
what I'm saying? Bro, I ain't gonna cap no female down, bro. I'm not no better than your baby daddy. I'm not no better than your ex-husband. None of that shit, nigga. Like,
I ain't gonna lie.
Men and women just so different, bro.
I'm not even gonna say I am, but I'll pretend, I'll try, or I'll say I'll try.
Yeah.
I'll try to be a better man.
Now, certain things about individuals do make them different. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you. You're probably the only male I know that's not hypersexual. Even though you always
I am.
Nah, bruh. Like it's like a scale, right? And I just was explaining this last night. It's a scale, right? And like I was talking about self-centeredness and how everybody's self-centered. But once you go over 5, that's like the over self-centered. Yeah, that's where you kind of like break the scale. Yeah. So like if we're talking about sexuality on a scale from 0 to 10, and like 5 being over, you would be right under. You'll be like a 4. Just because you always talking about porn. If it wasn't for the porn, I think it'd be all right.
I've been trying to abstain from porn and World Star, both.
Thank you, bro. Yeah. Finally, fuck.
Yeah, bro. I realized it was fucking me up in the head.
Thank you, bro.
Yeah,
I've been telling you this shit for like 15 years.
Yeah. But goddamn,
y'all niggas don't want to listen to me. This nigga Slim lame as fuck. Like, bro, you can't wake up at 5 in the morning and watch a fucking fight comp. You can't do that shit. That shit fucks with your head.
I ain't think about it like that when I was younger. I ain't really
waking up, watching a fight comp, and then watching a bitch twerk for 10 minutes. Come on, bro. You gonna start your day off with that? That's
shit the
crazy,
move.
Nigga.
That shit the move.
No, it's not. That is insane.
But yeah, I've been trying to just stay away from goddamn all that hypersexual content. It's hard though, bro, because like I think that shit like really messed me up a little bit. It's gonna take a while for me to get back like right, because like I'll be out in public and I'll be around women and I'm very uncomfortable simply because it's like, it almost brainwashes you into sexualizing women.
Correct.
Instead of just like having a conversation with a human being, you know what I'm saying? And that's why I feel like porn and twerk videos, all that stuff like that, like it's like,
oh, bro, I had an interesting conversation last night, and I meant to ask you this off camera, but I'm gonna ask you on camera because it's gonna be interesting. I was talking to a young lady, and she was telling me how, she said every man should have a little girl, and I said, why you say that? And she said because it changes you, and I told her, I said, I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. I don't think that shit would change me. And she said, you say that now with oop oop. And I said, well, the reason why I don't think it would change me is because the person that on this earth that I feel like is the most similar to me is Big King. And I didn't see that shit change him too much. Like, he started talking a little different and saying things a little differently. But I gave the example of the Kim K shit. I was like, that nigga still fuck with Kim K and he got a daughter. And she was like, what's wrong with Kim K? And I gave her the breakdown, like, nigga, no matter how you break it down, like if you're in a seminar and you're explaining who Kim K is, and you're like, who is Kim K? And you're like, she's an influencer. What's an influencer? Nigga, no matter how you break it down, how you explain it, it's always going to go back to her being famous off of sucking dick on camera. You know what I'm saying? And you still fuck with her and you got a daughter, so I'm like, it can't change you too much. Has having a daughter changed you though, for real? Because that's what I want to know.
It definitely has.
How though?
Not in drastic measures. Like, I'm still a man at the end of the day, but
yeah,
it changed me as in, I'll say this. It gives you a certain type of respect for women, I guess, because within that woman is you. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's not to say I never didn't respect women. Like, I seen my girl give birth. That gave me the utmost respect for her. Yeah, the utmost respect for her. Because, like, bro, I could never go through that shit.
Yeah.
Imagine
something this big coming out of something this big.
Exactly, bro. Like, that shit's crazy to me. But, like, yeah, bro, having a daughter, and especially, like, it's something that you hold dear and you want to protect. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, my son, I didn't really have that. My son, he's little me. So with him, he's something I need to mold into a man that will go out in this world and hopefully become a positive influence and a contributor to society. You know what I'm saying? That's how I look at my son. My daughter, I kind of looked at her something precious that I need to hold dear to my heart, protect, and also equip her with the tools to be way more dangerous than a man. You know what I'm saying? And understand how much power she does have, because, we dumb. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? My daughter, she's going to be very pretty when she gets older. I already know that shit. So it's like, I want her to understand as she gets older the power that she holds over men, and never to let men hold that power over her. Because at the end of the day, they really do control.
Are you ready to teach those lessons?
Yeah, with my daughter especially. I'm going to keep her under my wing for real, for real. Carter,
how are you going to go about it, though? Are you going to be straightforward with it, or are you going to like...
Yeah, I'm going to tell her, I'm going to give her all the game on how men think. And the first time she gets played, she's going to realize that daddy was right the whole time. Because I'm gonna give her all the game. If he says this, it really means this. If he does that, it really means that. And you got to find certain people that come from certain backgrounds, and you got to see how they move.
Bro, do you think women are like men, like in the say, like, I ain't gonna lie, I'm a big mama's boy. So like I'm attracted to women that remind me of my mom. Do you think women are like that also? Like they're attracted to men that remind them of their dads?
Definitely, unless they have like super daddy issues. Like, but they still at the end of the day will be attracted to a man who reminds them of their father. You know what I'm saying?
So what if your little girl is like an outliner and she ends up liking thug ass niggas and not niggas like you?
If she does, hopefully he's a reformed thug. Hopefully he's not like,
what the fuck is a reformed thug?
Hopefully he's like, man, I used to do crazy shit back in the day, but now I'm an accountant type shit.
Okay.
But he's still a real nigga, but like he's just an accountant.
What if he got like Kodak wicks?
I don't really
You gonna
judge.
like that shit.
Yeah, I don't really judge off like hair and shit.
You gonna be like, Gwen Katie, he kind of cool.
There was a time I used to be like, oh, but then I started realizing like anybody can get wigs.
Yeah.
So it doesn't really matter. Like you could be, it's just book by the cover. You know how that goes.
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
But I really wouldn't care. But as long as he's a upstanding dude and he don't put his hands on her and she don't put his hands on him, I'm all good with whatever. I don't care. As long as they ain't on some weird shit, you know. But yeah, bro. And I hope but being around me and having good examples, and she's gonna have her brother as an example too. I'm gonna be on his ass. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be on his ass. He's gonna be disciplined. He's gonna play sports. He's gonna be in his books. He's gonna make good grades. There's no other. If you have the capability of doing all that, you're gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? There's no other options. Once you get out of the house, that's up to you. You know, you want to piss it away, but for the most part, the discipline that we're raised with by our parents, we usually maintain as we go through life.
Correct.
And that's why you want to start that early. Get your ass up, boy. Brush your teeth. Make your bed.
And bro, you say that all the time, and I kind of be disagreeing with you sometimes, but sometimes I'll be like, damn, this nigga right. Like, you always be like, niggas is a direct reflection of how they grew up. But, you know, it's some things that like, I believe in that has nothing to do with how I grew up. Like, for instance, my mom's, like, a strong Christian, and I'm not. You know what I'm saying?
There are some things that can turn you off. And, like, it depends on how. And then we're not. All right. I don't like to offend people. It's just like we're not 5 years old anymore. So it's like when you grow up, you start to see the world. You're not going to be able to explain everything from biblical terms. You know what I'm saying?
Correct.
But you can have, you know, a strong belief in Jesus and all that other stuff and still live a fulfilled life and be smart and out here and capable. But for the most part, kids like us, especially millennials, we're just way too skeptical to even like, you know what I'm saying?
Bro, let's stay on the religion topic too, because I got a couple topics for us today. And I wanted to start with a funny topic, but I'm going to just save it for later because we on the roll right now. So I guess we can just go straight into this recent Kyrie Irving and Kanye shit. I wanted that's why I started the podcast out joking. I ain't do that shit on purpose, but acting like Maine. Because I really like slick want to interview you about this topic because you're more informed on this than I am. Like, what is a not like give me an example, but what is a anti-Semitic statement? Like, what is it?
Something anti-Semitic to me is blatant racism against people of Jewish descent. And it doesn't necessarily even it could be any threatening act against like a person of Jewish descent.
So okay, back in the day, right? And of course we weren't alive, but you know, me and you read a lot, so I'm pretty sure you read about this. What were some of the statements that Malcolm X made that had people thinking he was anti-Semitic?
Well,
because I don't know not one.
Well, the thing is, really, the Nation of Islam itself is kind of, as a whole.
Oh, you believe that?
I don't know. I don't believe. It's just like, here's the thing, bro. It's hard when, when it comes to Jews, bro. Mm-hmm. They've been through so much that anything that seems the slightest anti-Semitic, they're going to stamp it out. Because literally, millions upon millions of their people were killed just by somebody making statements about their people.
Correct.
So it's like they feel the utmost like intent to stamp it out wherever it comes from. Just so, and this, it wasn't only the Holocaust that this happened. The Jews have always been like a middleman kind of culture. They've always been the person in between the money and in between the monarchy is in them, and then there's the people, the common man, the common people. And every time something has always gone wrong, Jews have always got blamed. Millions or thousands of them die, and then they wind up migrating somewhere else. It's been happening for thousands upon thousands of years.
Bro, we got a lot of layers to peel back on this topic. So let's just start here. I want to kind of like explain to the people what's going on right now. Mm-hmm. Kyrie Irving is being accused of making anti-Semitic statements basically because he shared a movie that was deemed anti-Semitic. I've never seen the movie. I don't know what the movie is about. It's a documentary, I think. Never seen it. Don't know what it's about.
It's one of them like pro-black documentaries or something?
Yeah. But that's basically what I want to explain to the people, because what I do know, and this is all I know, and that's why I'm going to give the floor to Big King, is that it's not up to me, you, or everybody else to decide what's anti-Semitic or what's not anti-Semitic. But Black Israelites believe that Black people are the original Hebrews. Mm-hmm. So that's basically what Kyrie Irving is saying. That's what Malcolm X said. Malcolm X was like, if I'm anti-Semitic, that means I hate the Arab that owns the gas station in all my fucking neighborhoods. Mm-hmm. That's what they're saying. Mm-hmm. So basically, Kyrie would make a statement saying that Black people are Jewish also, and that's being deemed as anti-Semitic. That's what's going on.
Well, I don't know. I feel like a lot of people who are Jewish feel very attacked by Black Hebrew Israelites and Black people who do believe that
they're the original.
They're the original people of Israel, the original Israel. Mm-hmm. But it's just a long history of, I don't know, like, bro, we know in that region, if you look at where, Jerusalem is, those people in ancient times would have had to been either of African or Arabic descent. Uh-huh. You know what I'm saying? And it's not anti-Semitic to say that. That's just history.
It's deemed
because now it's become kind of a threat. That it's like a threatening statement to say that, oh, the original Jews were Black or Arabic, you know what I'm saying, or whatever the hell. But anything that threatens the legitimacy of Israel and, Ashkenazi Jews nowadays, or even, the people in Israel right now, they're always it's always gonna be seen as anti-Zionism, like it's gonna be seen as racism, because it's just the power that they hold, you know what I'm saying? And it's even kind of anti-Semitic to say that they hold power nowadays.
Yeah.
That's the crazy part about it.
That's something that I found interesting, like how everybody is painting Jewish people out to be this big bad wolf that owns everything and has this power to cancel everybody. Mm-hmm. And it's like I don't view it that way though. I just view it as like, it's okay. I view it as this. I lived in Germany before, right? Mm-hmm. And in Germany, I probably told the story on the podcast before, and if I did, my bad. But I'm gonna say it again. I had a pen pal in Germany in third grade, and I was the only one that had a girl because the teacher thought I was mature and shit. So it was even and odd boys and girls. So she gave me a girl pen pal. Went to her people's house, and her people spoke English. Mm-hmm. And he asked me, first thing he asked me was, "What's this?" He pointed to a topping on the pizza. It was either a mushroom or an anchovy. Yeah. And I was like, "Yeah, woo. You know what I'm saying?" We was laughing and shit, da da da. And so I asked him a question. I said, "Hey man, what do you think about America?" And he was like, "I've never been." And I was like, "Nah, like, what do you think about America?" I was like, "I know this is like forbidden to say here, but like, I've never seen any signs of Hitler or Nazis or anything in Germany." Yeah. I was like, but I literally had just moved from Georgia, and I was like, it's a fucking statue of Robert Lee, like on every corner. And he was like, well, you know, that's the big difference. In America, they chalked it up as culture, like the rebel flag. They say it's culture, but it's literally a flag from a war that was lost over slavery, basically. Yeah. And in Germany, they just erased every sign of racism out there, and you know, did their best to move forward, and we didn't. That's the biggest difference.
Yeah, that is a big difference. But also, you have to see, you know, although the Jewish people are very few, they do hold a lot of influence. Yeah. As for us, nobody really gives a fuck about us.
That's basically where I was going with it. I was thinking, like, you know, Jewish people did something that black people didn't do, and that was basically I don't know, maybe that's gonna sound ignorant, but unify. And every time we did, I think I told you this the other day, every time we did try to unify, you know, Black Wall Street got burnt down.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Yeah. Anytime that's ever happened. And that's why a lot of black people in America, especially us, have that Hebrew Israelite kind of mentality towards that. Is because, you know, a lot of folks believe in, you know, if you read, you know, stuff out the Bible and read the description of, you know, what Hebrews look like, what black people, or what Hebrews look like, what the original, you know, Jewish people would have looked like, what they went through. All those things are like a direct description of either like natives here in America, indigenous, you know, dark-skinned people, or African Americans that, you know, were brought over here. There's a lot of like parallels and similarities. That's why a lot of it makes sense to a lot of black folks, and include myself, because you know, I've researched that type of stuff, and I don't know what's real and what's not. I'm really researching what makes me feel okay. You know what I'm saying? What makes this existence feel okay. You know what I'm saying? Because if it weren't for, like, it's like, why would God put a group of people what he's put our people through? You know what I'm saying? And I know, not to compare ours to the Holocaust or anything, but it's like, you know, a 400-year Holocaust is a lot worse than, you know, a 10-year Holocaust. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
I'm with you, though, bro. Like, one thing I hate to hear is people comparing those two. Yeah. Same way I hate to hear when people from the gay community compare what they go through to what black people go through.
To black folks.
I don't like neither one. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
And at the end of the day, it's like everybody kind of knows, bro. Like, everybody kind of knows how they treat black folks. You know what I'm saying? And everybody knows how this world looks at black folks. And you know, a lot of what we do is a defense mechanism. It really is. Like, what Kanye is doing is a defense mechanism. And what Kyrie is doing is a defense mechanism.
What do you think about how they treating those two? Especially Kyrie with did you see the things that the team is making him do? Like, he got to go talk to the Jewish priest. Is it a priest?
Rabbi?
Yeah, rabbi. Like, he got to give $500,000 to a Jewish organization and things like that. What do you think about that? I don't think he's going to do it, and I think he's going to quit basketball. What you think?
Well, this is all to make people bend the knee. Really, that's all it's for. Make examples out of them so nobody else does it. Yeah. I mean, a lot. People do shit like that a lot. Like elites. It doesn't matter. It's not even just Jewish, whatever. It's just people who want complete and like ultimate authority over other people. They do stuff like that. They ruin you, so it never happens again. You know what I'm saying? But if I was Kyrie, I had a family and shit. Yeah, I'm doing it.
Me too. I ain't gonna cap you down.
Fuck it.
Hey man, some niggas is just, I don't know, bro. Mm-hmm. Just like Muhammad Ali not want to go to the war. I don't know if I would have did it.
What you mean?
Like I don't know if I would have went to prison instead of going to war.
Nah,
I just don't know.
I would have went to Vietnam over going to prison.
Yeah, I would have went too.
Yeah,
that's why it's like, we always celebrate these guys for what they did, but I'm always thinking like, I don't know if I would have did that.
But that's why they are who they are.
Yeah,
and that's why they'll always be held up here.
Correct, I agree.
And eventually, I feel like, no cap, I feel like that's where Kanye is gonna be held, because I feel like no matter what we say,
I don't think he's fighting the cause for the people though. And I've been trying to avoid this Kanye debate because I know you fuck with bro.
No, the thing is, I fuck with Kanye. Though it's not so much that Kanye has changed so much, and everybody thinks Kanye's changed. He's crazy, all this other stuff. Kanye's kind of always been the same person. It's just nobody was willing to really look into what the fuck he was saying, like, or what he was talking about, or what he actually cared about. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And so, like, when he talks about abortion and all these other things, and how that's the number one cause of death in the black community, and all these different things like that. Some people would be like, "Oh, this coon, he's a coon," blah 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 blah. But it's only because we've been fucking programmed to think that liberalism and democratic values are what helps our people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Welfare, and why is there an abortion clinic on every corner in the hood? Like, why? You know what I'm saying? Why is there a liquor store in every hood? Why is there crime at the rate it is? Is because they're slowly trying to kill off undesirable people. And when he mentions Planned Parenthood and he talks about Margaret Sanger, who was a known eugenicist trying to kill undesirable people, what they called us back in the day, called, people, degenerate people that they thought would never amount to anything in society. That's what that was for. And that's facts. He's not speaking like people don't do their research. That's why they don't know about that. I did, I know about all this stuff because I did my research a while ago. I'm not deep in this now because I got other shit going on in life. But like,
yeah, you did get out of your Black Power bag.
Yeah, but I know the thing. He just got in deep in his Black Power bag. That's why now he's like, it seems like he's like right wing, but it's like Kanye is just pro-black, bro. It's not right wing. It's like he's saying we need to do what's best for the people in our communities.
When you really dig down into politics and try to figure out the things you relate to the most black people would lean towards the Republican side.
Oh yeah,
because that's what would benefit them the most.
Yeah, if it really wasn't for like
niggas is gonna call you Uncle Tom for it.
Yeah, if it wasn't for like so many racist dog whistling on the Republican side, black people would definitely be more Republican. Mm-hmm. We're way more conservative than we are liberal.
Correct.
When it comes to like the black household and black families, like we don't play all that.
The only topic that would steer black people away is the abortion topic.
Why you say that?
Because for some reason black people don't like. Well, excuse me, not for some reason. Black people don't like having their choices taken away from them. Mm-hmm. That's why.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
Just like, bro, did you vote for Herschel Walker?
I don't vote. I tell people that all the time.
I don't either. I don't like telling people that though.
I told my director that.
For real? At work?
Mm-hmm. He said, all right, guys, it's your God-given citizenship duty to go out there and vote. I was like, what's going on? Like midterms or something? Like, and he was like, you don't know? And I was just like, I just don't do that. Like,
bro, so you don't feel bad? Because I be feeling bad as fuck when people be like, bro, your ancestors died for this right and you don't want to exercise
my
it?
dad says that
I be
all the
feeling
time.
bad, bro.
My dad says that all the time.
That shit makes me feel bad.
I'm like, bro, what? Vote for what? Like, vote for the same shit we've been getting for forever. Like, bro, unless there's somebody I really believe in who's really gonna change things.
Bro, niggas always say, I ain't gonna lie, voting ain't the answer, but we gotta do it. I'll be like, huh? When a nigga tells me that, I'll be like, bro, what do you mean voting's not the answer, but we have to do it?
When enough people check out of this political system and stop participating, when they go to the ballots one year and it's damn, we only got 200,000 votes in out of 300-something million people. Mm-hmm. When they get that in, that's when real change is gonna happen. Because when people check out of this dumbass political system, it's just fueled by money, greed, and bullshit.
But you don't believe that the alternative could be a lot worse? Because I was just debating Trey about this yesterday.
About what?
Like how in Russia it's a fucking dictator. These niggas literally going to war over one nigga's ideals. You know what I'm saying?
Oh well, yeah.
It could be a lot worse. That's how I view America, bro.
Yeah.
I don't view America as perfect. I just view it as like an attempt to be fair.
Yeah, but it's also like when it's either a dictator's interest or corporate interest. It's like
tomato. I guess.
It's like we're in our situation, bro. They do what
is best for corporate interests.
What's best for corporations. It's like, so once they're not bought and sold, we just really need to do an overhaul of all of our House, our Senate, all of them. Just do an overhaul and only choose grassroots people who aren't funded. If they're funded by people in their community. They're not funded by Lockheed Martin or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Or J.P. Morgan. They're not funded by that. They're funded by the people. Donations for their campaign is from the people.
I was talking to Trey yesterday, and he was in his bag talking about how life is only about fucking bitches and getting money. But he was in his political bag using that statement. And he was basically saying how I'm getting soft because I was telling him, like, you know, I want to put an imprint on this world. Like, I don't want to just be out here, like, just worrying about money. And he was like, bro, you're a capitalist. Get over it. He was like, we're all capitalists. That's just what life is going to be. And I was like, Trey, you know what's crazy? Until everybody realized that's not what life is only about, then we're going to continue to be in this endless fucking cycle. When everybody realizes, like, it's not always about the bottom dollar. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And I know that shit's crazy coming from me because you bro, you know me growing up. I'll go cut a yard. I'll go sell some candy. I'll go sell some mid. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But, like, now that I'm 32 years old, I'm thinking differently. I'm thinking, like, bro, like, we should invest more time and money and efforts into children. You know what I'm saying? To, like, you know,
education,
make this place better. Have something for everybody to fucking do. Mm-hmm. Because or you end up getting in crazy ass head spaces and rants like my brother Trey. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and I feel like a lot of especially our younger generation, like a lot of us are lost, bro. Like I don't see very many people in my generation who know who they are and know where they're going. You know what I'm saying? A lot of us are still, even later in our years, we're still trying to figure out who the fuck we are.
Yeah, I seen something online about that today. It was a girl, she posted it and she basically was saying how, like, I can't remember exactly what it was, but it was something about, like, where are you going to be and who are you going to be when you're over 35? And I think this was a woman that was in, like, her 20s. Mm-hmm. And she was like, where are you going to be? Who are you going to be when you're 35? Mm-hmm. And I was just thinking, like, nigga, we going to be 35 for 3 years. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, I say it all the time. If you ain't in the right direction, by the time you're approaching 40, you fuck the rest of your life, nigga. You really only got like 20, 30 years left on this earth.
Even if by the time you're 43, you realize, damn, let me take my ass back to school.
You only got 20 years left.
20 good ones.
20 good ones, yeah.
So you're going to spend 4 of them taking night classes. And trying to feed a family and do whatever else you got going on.
We being real pessimistic right now too.
No, that's realistic.
Yeah,
because my mom did it, my dad did it, and my mom went back to school and my dad went back to school. But they knew that's what they needed to do to get where they wanted to go. But it made it harder. That's why.
But you know what that creates though?
What?
That scale I was talking about self self-centeredness. It creates that because it's like now you're in your 40s, like you said, you're 43, you go to school, you finish school at 47, you get your job and you're finally at a good place in your job and you're almost 60. Now you just want to live for yourself. You ain't trying to go to the church and give back. You ain't trying to do all these things.
Without a family or with a family?
Probably both, bro. Because, dog, you can be in your self-centeredness bag with a family. Because, like, I was explaining to somebody yesterday about self-centeredness. The reason why 9 out of 10 women have a picture of either them or their kids on their phone is because their kids is them in their self-centered bag because they see themselves in their kids. It always circles right back to them. You know what I'm saying? And like, if you live your life that late, you're only gonna live your life for you. And what was the purpose of that?
Yeah, and that's why I always tell people, why wait until it's too late to wake up? Like, you have all this time now while you're young, while you can power through it off 4 hours of sleep and go take tests and exams, and you could do it. Like, anybody can go get a cert, a degree, whatever, at age, I say before you hit 40, bro. Because once you hit 40, bro, you kind of just want to chill. Like, you want to get into a groove and just stay there. Like, you don't want to, like, I don't want to go explore the world when I'm 40, you know what I'm saying? I want to sit my ass down somewhere, probably.
I think we take things we do for this earth for granted also, too. Like, I know I was jiving on Blue one time, and I told him, like, bro, you don't do shit for the world. You don't give nothing back. And he was like, I podcast every week, and I spit these gems to these people. And I started laughing. It was like, no, the fuck you don't. But really, though, honestly, Blue probably has dropped some gems, and that was his piece of trying to give back. Because I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. We was just talking about awards and shit. Don't nothing make me feel better than when I be in my bag on the pod and a nigga like Stan text me and be like, hey, bro, that shit you said right there might have just changed my life. Don't nothing make me feel better than that shit, bro. I'd be like, damn, I'm actually like, doing something for people. Or like when a nigga like hits me up and asks me for some help learning how to do something, and I show him how to do it, and he's like, hey, bro, man, I just really appreciate this because I'm probably gonna use this for the rest of my life. Makes me feel like I'm doing something. Like Trey cracked a joke on me yesterday, and he was like, you know what, bro, you need to goddamn go to the Boys and Girls Club and donate your time there and go be a fucking math teacher at a school or something. I said, bro, you're joking? But I probably should do that for real. You know what I'm saying? Like, that would be even better way. Like, bro, I talk about this nigga all the time. Quad's brother, George. Bruh, that's how niggas need to be, bruh. Yeah. Because, bruh, we all know, and I'm not talking about this man's pockets or nothing, because I don't know that man's pockets. But we all know teachers don't make as much money as they should. And he decided to go into that field to give back to young black kids because he works at a predominantly black school, 90% black. You know what I'm saying? Bruh, ain't really no better way of giving back than that. Like, dedicate your life to giving back to kids like that. A lot of people can't do it, and a lot of people won't do it. I will fall in the category as people that won't. That's why I salute people like that.
I will say this, though. We always talk about the Columbia County versus Richmond County thing. There is this kind of like, I don't know, they have this kind of like compelling thing that drives them to want to give back to like where they came from because they actually grew up around people that was like them. We don't have that. We don't have that. Yeah, I agree. Like, I don't never think about, let me go back to Columbia County and like be a coach or like help or like do. I don't think about that type shit. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
I know what you mean. I agree too.
They have a kind of like this drive to help better their community. I respect that shit. I do. Because I know on our side of town, it ain't nothing like that. Ain't nobody doing that type shit.
Nah. Well, I ain't gonna lie. There's some people that went to your school that do that.
They white though.
Nah, it's some niggas. I'll give you an example. I think his name is Thomas Brown. He was like the linebacker at y'all school. He's the coach at Greenbrier now. Oh,
really?
Yeah.
The tall black dude?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah. He's a coach at Greenbrier now. So some people do have those aspirations of, doing those type of things. from that side also. But yeah, we've been serious as fuck for like 45 minutes. I know I got some more topics we can goddamn joke about. But bro, we had to get that off because I've been wanting to talk to you about that for like probably 3 weeks.
About the Kanye shit? Or?
Yeah, the Kanye and the Kyrie shit.
I could go deeper on it, but I ain't.
Yeah, I know.
I know how it is.
That's why I said earlier, like, we got a lot of layers to peel back, but we kind of just gave a brief overview.
Yeah.
Because, hold on, last thing before we get off this topic, though. Y'all niggas used to trip me out. And by y'all niggas, I'm talking about you and Face. Y'all used to trip me out when y'all used to be in y'all Black Power bag, and I used to be like, man, y'all need to cut that bullshit out. And goddamn, y'all used to be like, bro, you just ignorant and stupid. And then we'll get into a conversation. Y'all be like, Slim, why you know all this shit and you don't be in your Black Power bag? And I used to have to tell y'all niggas a dirty truth. And goddamn, you know, my nigga Face used to get emotional. I used to be like, hey, bro, the life I live, boy, niggas ain't shit, boy. If you want to die fighting for a nigga who would kill you over goddamn $5, that's on you. You know what I'm saying? And until you're in a place where you can actually implement real change, it's kind of pointless.
And it's too hard to fight for black folks, especially. It's just too far gone, bro. It's way too far gone. A lot of us are too brainwashed. A lot of us aren't thinking for ourselves. And there's never going to be a way to unite black folks unless we have a common goal and a common enemy or whatever. We just need a common goal. It's tried. We've attempted in the past, and you still couldn't get there because there are always going to be roadblocks. And there's something that scares people about black people around the world uniting under one idea, one doctrine, and one front. That's something that really scares people. And that should say something about black folks as a whole. You know what I'm saying?
That's probably the realest shit you ever said.
For real. There's something that scares people, bro, like to death about black people around the world uniting under one front, one common goal. That shit scares people to death. They will murder anybody they got to before that shit happens.
We talked about that the other day, how they killed all our fucking leaders because they knew they could see that change coming.
Exactly. And then, we're pushing out this bullshit. Now we're at the point, Offset just died, nigga. Like, bro, we're killing ourselves. Like, they don't even got to do nothing. We doing it to ourselves. Think about how that's being pushed.
Oh, niggas is coming up with conspiracy theories about Takeoff's death.
Oh, yeah, Takeoff. I said Offset.
Yeah.
My stupid ass.
Nah, I do that shit too.
Yeah,
Bro, you know one of them white news stations put RIP Takeoff and had a picture of Offset.
For real?
Yeah. That shit ain't funny, but that shit funny, bro. Bro, but it was going crazy on Twitter. Niggas was like, bro, you had one fucking job.
Yeah.
You had one fucking job. All you had to do was go to Google and type Takeoff, and 1 million pictures of him would have popped up because he was trending that whole day. And you posted a picture
90% of the time, bro, people don't even know it. They listen to all these songs. They don't even know what these people look like.
Man, bro.
They don't know nothing about them.
Let me tell you what pissed me off, bro. And first thing first, R.I.P. to Takeoff.
R.I.P., bro.
This what pissed me the fuck off. I woke up the other day, I think it was like 2 days ago. I follow No Jumper like you follow World Star Hip Hop. I can't help it, bro. Like, I follow that shit on Instagram.
I had to get off No Jumper,
I be scrolling
too.
all day.
I
fuck with No Jumper, bro. That's where I get all my like hip hop news from and shit. But bro, I get on No Jumper. They have an article because it was in the Atlanta News that Takeoff's fourth grade teacher seen that he was a famous rapper when she seen he died.
What you mean? Like she ain't know?
She didn't know that that one of her students that she taught in the past was a famous rapper. And she seen people saying R.I.P. Takeoff and heard his real name and was like, oh, I taught him before. And they went and interviewed her. And I was like, why the fuck are they interviewing her? She was his fourth grade teacher, bro.
That shit weird.
That shit kind of pissed me off, dog.
They just trying to find any little out, like, you know what I'm saying? Because, like, the family probably, like, they grieving, so they probably ain't doing no interviews. I ain't heard nothing from Quavo.
Me neither.
I want to see what he say when the dust clear. Because I know they was the closest, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, And they related.
Yeah. That's Quavo is Takeoff's uncle.
Yeah. Young ass uncle.
Yeah. Them niggas was the same age. Like, they grew up together and shit. Yeah. But, you know, that's kind of regular and black.
Oh, yeah.
You know, Damo got a little brother that's like 3.
Yeah.
Which is fucking weird. Damo about to be 34, and he got a 3-year-old brother. That shit weird as hell. Like, imagine if Damo had a kid when he was like 20. So he would have a 10-year-old kid, and that nigga's like Damo's 10-year-old kid would be holding his uncle. You know what I'm saying? He would be holding his uncle. Yeah. That shit is weird as hell, bro. Bro, I swear that shit only happens in the black community, bro.
Nah, that shit happen. That should be happening.
You think so?
Oh yeah, should be happening.
Probably them hillbillies. I don't know, bro. I think I put too much emphasis. Like, I used to job on old country people about how high they put white people up. Like, I remember one time I told my mom, I said, white people don't have baby daddies. She was like, yes, they do. They just don't call it that shit. Yeah. Only we call it that shit. And I was like, yeah, I think I be putting white people on pedestals, bro.
White people put themselves on pedestals too.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It's whether you willing to believe it.
But bro, you don't never hear no white girl talking about my baby daddy. They might be like my ex-husband or some shit. But anyway, we got to move on to some funner topics, bro. I don't know why I got into that shit. What else I have for us? Oh, yeah, we going at it. Oh, I know what I wanted to talk about. Bro, hold on, I got to find the article. Damn, did I say the article? What the fuck is this? Man who escaped? Oh, nah, that was stupid. Anyway, I don't know this young lady's name, but it's a YouTuber. They call this lady an influencer. It's a trans woman.
Yeah, I forgot. They got this show on Netflix about like these influencer houses. She's on that show.
Oh, okay. So that's where she comes from.
Yeah.
Her name is Nikita Drugan.
Yeah.
And this shit ain't funny, but okay, fuck it. This shit is funny, bruh. The video went viral of her in jail in Dade County, and she was crying. I think it was like a bond hearing or arraignment, and she was crying, and she was like, "Do I have to stay in the male unit?"
Bro, why you waiting for me to laugh, bro? You got that shit.
Bro, because you know that shit funny as fuck. You try to act like I'm the only one who think that shit funny as fuck. Nigga, that shit is hilarious, nigga.
I mean,
bruh, that shit is hilarious. Bruh, so the reason why it's hilarious is because this is a trans woman, has changed, I don't know the pronoun.
Gender.
Changed the gender to woman. I don't want to say she or he. I just don't know the pronoun situation.
I think she identifies as a she.
Okay, she. So she changed her gender to female.
Yeah.
And this this jail fucked up and put her in a unit with the men. She has titties and everything.
What does the license say?
Female. She legally changed her gender to female.
So somebody must have known that biologically she had the what we got XY motherfucker?
Yeah, chromosomes.
We got the XY, they got the XX. No, do we have the XX?
Nigga, I don't know. No, they got the XY. We got the XX.
We got the XX.
Yeah.
I don't know if I believe you, but
you the smart one, nigga. I'm not the smart one.
You the hood doctor, nigga.
Chill out, bro.
Yeah, we got an X motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
I'm about to look it up now because you fucking stupid. I'm about to look it up.
Yeah, I don't know, bro. Like, I don't know if it's messed up or if it's like, because you know they've been having a lot of cases of like people in like very liberal like states and cities going to jail identifying as a woman.
Oh, y'all wrong as fuck.
Yeah, see? Well, we got the XY, right?
Yeah, we got the XY.
Yeah,
they got the
yeah,
XX.
Yeah. So
male have different kinds of sex chromosomes. Women have 2 of the same.
But yeah, they've been having issues with men going to trans women going to jail with other women getting in the population and getting those women pregnant in jail. Mm-hmm. So that's like been an issue too. So it's like, I don't know. It depends. It depends on how you want to look at it, bro. Like, that is putting that person in a very vulnerable situation.
Yeah.
Very vulnerable. Because it's some niggas in there, boy.
Bro, I don't know if I should tell this story, but because I sometimes the shit just comes off wrong. But
yeah,
I was in jail one time, and a trans woman was in there with us.
How was it?
It was interesting.
How y'all treated him?
Regular. She was cool as fuck. So ain't nobody really tripped.
Yeah.
But he had these big ass titties. Bro, like the nigga really had titties, bro. Excuse me, the woman had titties.
And somebody in there was hitting her.
Nah, wasn't nobody hitting her, bro.
It was somebody hitting her.
Trust me, nobody was hitting her because the guards, I don't know, somebody probably was hitting her.
Somebody was hitting her.
Yeah, but the guards basically would shut the bathrooms down every time he needed to take a shower. And nobody was allowed to go in the shower when he was in there. But we called him Mariah Scary because he used to sing the same Mariah Carey song over and over and over every time he went to, she.
She was Mariah Scary.
Yeah, Mariah Scary. We called she Mariah Scary.
This nigga retarded.
But she was cool as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Come to the table, play cards, crack some jokes. She had a deep-ass voice. Mm-hmm. Just, looked like a grown-ass man with big-ass titties.
And honestly, bro, as I'm getting older, I'm cool with it, bro.
I ain't tripping either. It's just, it's just kind of weird to be looking at a grown-ass man with big-ass titties, but it's whatever.
Yeah, the thing is that puts people in very vulnerable positions. Like,
yeah.
And I don't know, maybe, but you can't put them in isolation because that's just going to make them go crazy.
Eventually a situation happened and she did have to go to isolation.
See, that's the thing. It's like you can't protect people from that type of stuff. That's crazy though. But yeah, the Nikita chick, what? I don't know, bro. What'd she go to jail for?
I
remember seeing a mugshot. She looked drunk.
Yeah, she was drunk at a hotel at the pool, and she went to jail for like, I don't know, did like a disorderly conduct, but it was a felony. Like she was just out there wilding, I guess, and they took her to jail, and like she got aggressive with the police.
Yeah.
Basically, it sounded like just a big mistake.
Yeah, she fucked up. She fucked up bad.
But see, that's a scary thing about life. Like you could literally do some small shit, like Brittany Griner, and goddamn,
I know,
and be in jail,
in
prison.
You a political pawn.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
And you be in prison. And, have to go through some crazy shit because you did some small shit.
She probably ain't never going to travel again.
Just like, bro, you ever see those videos?
Because after she get out, her career over. She going to be like 40.
Bro, you ever see those videos of,
that's sad.
Like, it always be like a white woman our age who was going to court for, like, vehicular manslaughter. And they be giving them like 10 years, and they be in the courtroom, her and the family be crying and shit. And I'd be like, damn, bro, that shit is crazy, bro. Like, you can literally, nigga, me and you can go to Applebee's right now, and I can get a fucking rib plate and have a beer and take 2 shots of tequila, and we can leave that motherfucker, and a crazy accident happen. And because I got 0.02 alcohol in my system, I'm goddamn going to prison for 10 years because I got into an accident and someone passed away.
Come on now. Them white bitches be trashed.
See, bro.
You acting like you just some little light bill. I go in there and give me 2 light bill.
But that could happen, though.
Give me a little shot.
I ain't talking about them. I'm just saying that could happen, though.
Yeah, it could.
But you're right, though. The white bitches do be fucked
they be
up.
Trash.
Them bitches be downtown acting like the Joker and
For
shit.
real, bro.
Then they goddamn bro, it always be a Mexican family, too, bro.
Yeah.
It always be a Mexican family. I'd be like, what the fuck, bro? And then it's kind of like, in those situations, but yeah, Big King had to take a bathroom break like always. Bro, we going back to that topic. Bro, I'm not saying that them drunk-ass white bitches that be killing families didn't do nothing wrong. They obviously did something wrong, but you can't help but feel bad for them. You still can feel bad for both sides.
You can't help but feel bad for them. I can.
So they deserve to die. That's what you're saying.
I'm gonna be honest, bro. I'm really kind of like super like old school when it comes to that shit. I'm an eye for an eye type person.
I know, bro. That shit kind of gross too.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, here's the thing. I'm not gonna do nothing to like fuck nobody up. So it's like I'm not finna sit up here and goddamn. I'm not finna do that. I'm not finna do nobody like you a nigga who make a lot of mistakes. So you like
nigga, you do too.
No, bro. You
see y'all niggas be thinking y'all perfect.
You team mistakes. I'm team.
No, I'm not.
You team mistakes. Yes,
that's not a team, nigga.
That is a team.
No, it's not.
You be like, boy, I be fucking up. Why? That's you. Me, I be trying to hold my shit together, bro. I'm not team mistakes. Like I make some mistakes
nigga
here and there.
Trying to put me on an imaginary team. That's not a team, bro.
It is my team mistakes, bro.
Nigga pro-life, pro-choice. Like, nigga, you just invented these goddamn teams.
Yeah.
Nah, nigga.
You team mistakes, bro. I don't believe in goddamn white bitches blowing up families and goddamn.
That shit just crazy, bro. Yeah. Like, it's just an unfortunate situation, bro. I don't care what you say. Like, bro, we're not about to get into the goddamn death penalty debate. You know what I'm saying? Because this ain't the fucking debate class. No. But it's like, we really gonna kill people who kill people? So we gonna be the killers?
Mm-hmm. I'll tell you what we do. All right.
So everybody just gonna be killers?
No, she kills the family. We let her live. She gonna do 20 years in jail, and then we give her an injection after 20 years.
God, nigga, just kill her off dick then. Nah. God damn, you want to kill the bitch twice?
That's not even
crazy.
Fucked up.
Yes, it is.
You let her live.
Nigga, that's a double punishment.
She's gonna live in jail. She all right. Women's jail is not bad. And this is just for women.
That shit smells like dirty tampons.
Women's jail ain't that bad.
I've never been.
I wouldn't know. But I'm just saying. The word on the street is women's jail ain't that bad.
I ain't gonna lie, that Call Me White Girl, I talk about this bitch every podcast, but I fucking love her. The Call Me White Girl bitch.
Oh, yeah.
You know I love her. But she was like, jail ain't really that bad. You know what I'm saying? You get your meals, you go in the room, you get a little bit of head, you go to sleep.
Women's jail ain't really that bad though, bro. Like,
I don't know, bro. You ain't seen that show on Netflix? I ain't gonna lie.
Which one?
I only seen
Orange is New Black?
Nah, not that one.
Oh, I don't know.
Nigga, it's like a European show. I only seen it because Katie be watching it. And every time she watch it, every time she watched it, I start watching it.
I low-key think Katie gay too, but we ain't gonna get into that.
Man, chill the fuck out. She ain't gay. But it's a prison show about women. And that shit rough, nigga. They been there killing each other and doing all kind of crazy shit. But I don't know though, because I used to think that about jail too, but then I've been and I like, this shit ain't no crazy shit.
I mean, it can get crazy. It just depends on the prison.
Yeah.
You know?
I told I don't know why I'm talking about jail.
I would never put myself through that shit. I'm gonna abide by the laws and shit. Like you like to live on the edge. I'm not that type.
You know what's crazy? I got into a Brittany Griner debate with DJ. Shout out to DJ, and he called me a square because I was telling him, I was like, well, technically she did do something wrong, and he was like, no, she didn't. And I was like, I mean, she did break a law in the country that don't play that shit.
I ain't gonna lie,
and
bro.
He called me a square and shit.
I ain't gonna lie. It's like things change so much. Morality changes so much. Like, bro, there was a time where me and Katie even being together would have been breaking the law.
Yeah.
So it's like,
that's true.
It's the weirdest thing to me is like we live in this world where like these rules, and it's like them shits change, and it's like you don't even know what's like what is reality and what is not. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like
you can get married in any state now if you're gay.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And that used to be illegal too.
You couldn't do that shit 5 years ago.
Mm-mm. That's the thing. It's crazy because it's like
you used to be able to smoke a cigarette on the airplane.
Yeah. Now you can't. Yeah. And it's crazy how that shit just changes, right? And morality itself changes by our laws and our values. And it's like, who's making this shit up?
I got a crazier one for you.
What?
It wasn't too awkward to see a woman having a beer at the bar that was pregnant. 20 years ago.
Yeah.
Now a woman drinking a beer at the bar and she pregnant, the whole fucking bar gonna go crazy.
Yeah, fetal alcohol syndrome.
Yeah.
You already know. Yeah, times are crazy now, bro. Times are really weird, but it's like, I don't know if things are getting better or more weird. Cause like, there's this guy named Matt Walsh. He was on Joe Rogan podcast.
Mm-hmm.
He made a documentary called "What Is a Woman," right?
Mm-hmm.
Which pretty much he's a right wing pundit. He likes to go out and like, pretty much he's just very super conservative.
Yeah.
He made this documentary called "What Is a Woman," where he goes out and he questions like these new gender theories and like, you know, he goes out and he questions and tests all these people like, and tests their theories and tests their beliefs on this new age gender stuff. And, you know, in the film, he kind of was getting the better of people a little bit. There was one person that he was questioning that he asked about women or whatever the hell and what is a woman, and they kept getting upset and they're like, well, what is this? What is that? And he was like, well, we all have to live by some semblance of truth. And then they were like, what is truth? Your truth might be different than my truth. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I agree.
So it's like, that's the crazy part is like, so when it comes to the whole transgenderism thing, it's like, all right, what I see right now is the old guard of what we thought truth was and what life was.
You going somewhere crazy.
No, that's the thing. It's like,
yeah, I know. I'm following you,
know
but
what
you're
I'm
going
saying?
somewhere crazy. I know where you're going.
That is the old guard of what we thought truth was. A man is this, a woman is this, blue is this, yellow is this, purple is that. And where we're going now is truth can be whatever you make it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, especially when we have like, it's just the future is just so crazy and open that what you are in your physical shell will not even matter in 50 to 100 years. You understand what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like where we are going, where we are heading with like all this stuff that's going on, metaverse type shit, this shit, like what we do here.
In your personal opinion, do you think that makes us better or worse?
I think it evolves us, but I think what we consider as humans, it makes us worse. I think at the end of the day, our physical shell of what we are now, I don't know, bro. It just doesn't, it's too much going on. You can't control this shit. So at the end of the day, we have to turn this shit into something that's very, it can be cohesive through any civilization and society. You know what I'm saying? Like, over here, the old shit, you got Islam, you got Christianity, you got men, women, such and such. You got these rules, these boundaries. In this world over here, there's none of that. You can be whatever the fuck you want.
And you know what's crazy? The reason why I'm really following you with this is because that's what I be thinking of. Bro, I never knew we'll be to the point where we are right now, where like niggas in our age group don't fuck with church.
No.
So when Carter is our age, that church shit might be dead.
It will. It will. I feel like it will, but belief in God will always be there.
I believe that also, but I think like niggas not gonna want to be pastors.
Oh no, they not going to church dressing up every Sunday and all that.
Nah.
I feel you on that. Yeah, that's real.
That's going to be an interesting world because you know, my belief is that religion is important and plays an important part in society. I don't know why niggas think I don't believe that. I truly believe that. Just because I don't believe don't mean I don't think people shouldn't believe. Yeah. Because sometimes that's all people really have. So,
I've been thinking about converting to Muslim.
You told me that, and I told you just like my dad, but that's not here nor there. But the idea of nobody believing sounds scary as fuck to me. Yeah. And that's coming from a nigga that doesn't believe.
Well, that eventually, if we keep on the trajectory we were going on, right?
Mm-hmm.
Unless something cataclysmic happens, resets us, people gonna be like, oh shit, God, you know what I'm saying? But going on the trajectory we're going, if we can go another couple thousands of years without any cataclysmic interference,
Another ice age. I thought you said you don't think about the dinosaurs. See, my nigga,
no, I
you
think
do
about all that shit.
dinosaurs.
I think about all that shit.
Yeah, nigga, you tried to shit on me yesterday because I was talking about dinosaurs.
Bruh, I really be thinking about like asteroids and all kinds of shit like that.
So why was you shitting on me yesterday about it?
What you mean?
When I was talking about dinosaurs.
I didn't know you was talking about all that.
That's what I was talking about.
You be talking about goddamn...
Nigga, I was talking about the ice age.
Well, yeah, but you talking about something else. I'm talking about like world-ending cataclysms and all that stuff, and like unless we get set back by some shit like that, the world is gonna evolve into some crazy shit that we gonna be like, oh, how like nowadays like people be old and they be like, man, I don't know what's up with y'all generation. This shit is just weird and crazy. Like we're gonna be really mind blown.
Yeah, I think so.
With the metaverse and Neuralink and all these different things that people are coming up with, it's like where this physical shell really don't matter. You're going to have a whole nother life in a whole nother world that you put a helmet on or link into your brain that where you're a billionaire or you're this or that in that world, and this physical shell is not even going to mean anything. So it's like, and I think the way the culture is evolving, and I think it's preparing us for that.
That's why I asked you yesterday, do you think we're in the Matrix already? Yeah,
I think really it started with this. That's the first thing that started the Matrix was a cell phone.
Yeah.
It's already, like, if you really think about Neuralink, it's like, he's like, oh, yeah, you'll be able to think about something like, what is a, cannabis plant? And you'll know it. Well, I can look that up right here in Google. You know what I'm saying? What is a cannabis plant? And I already have it. It's just taking this, shrinking it down to something else, and putting it in here. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, all right, that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? And we're already getting there. We're going towards that. Where gender and all this other stuff, it won't matter. Like, why would it if you can make yourself who the fuck you want to be? You know what I'm saying? And where we used to think of it as mental illness, it's just, it's part of human society at a point. You know what I'm saying?
I think that's interesting too because we didn't know shit about mental illnesses like 20 years ago. Yeah. Not even that long ago, like 20 years ago. Mm-hmm. And now we're marking everything as a mental illness. Like I just told my nigga Trey this morning, I think he's mentally sick. Mm-hmm. Like I think he's offset. And
Offset
for real, RP Offset. But
nigga, you just said it too.
I mean, take off.
Look,
hey, maybe that shit the white people did ain't as bad. Because we both just did that shit on one pod.
Man, RP Takeoff, man. My bad, bro.
Yeah. Offset. my bad Takeoff. My bad Offset too, man. Damn, that shit fucked up, bro. Like, I try not to get in that bag.
Yeah.
I wonder what them niggas thinking, bro. What Quavo and Offset thinking, bro.
They gonna have to get back together.
I don't think they gonna get back together. I think this right here is like,
it's it.
That shit ain't even gonna feel right without that nigga Takeoff, bro.
But Quavo can't. He got the hooks. He got the hooks for days, but I don't think he could hold it down on his own. We gonna see though.
I don't see, bro. Nah, I ain't gonna use that as an example. I'm gonna just say, if I'm doing something with my family, my brothers, and something happened to one of them, I probably don't ever want to do that again.
No, with me, I want to do it even more. With me, that's just two different.
Yeah, I know.
With me, I'm like, man, I'm squashing all the beef I had with Quavo, Takeoff. I'm like, hey, bro, we got to keep this shit going strong. We're gonna drop Migos, bro.
And that's probably the right thing.
You know what I'm saying?
But me, I ain't gonna lie, bro. You know I'm turning into a bitch ass nigga and shit. Mm-hmm. I think I had that written down.
Bro, I would drop a whole album with Quavo, Offset, and then all the Takeoff verses that they recorded, and I would just drop that shit like as his like.
That's the smart thing. His
tribute project.
Post,
yeah, like what I don't know what you even call that shit. Pope Mortis or something.
Yeah, that shit. That
project,
shit.
Something like that. Yeah, and I would just drop that shit for him to solidify him forever. You know what I'm saying? That's what they should do. That's what I think.
Yeah, you probably right. See me,
because I mean, but Offset a little. He kind of like in his family bag, kind of selfish with his girl and shit. You know
her too, bro. She ain't dropping shit neither.
She been on her weird shit too. People get so rich at a certain point that they're like,
I don't blame them though.
They do weird shit.
Cause that rap shit, bro, like niggas talking about the baby.
I mean,
we can talk about that. The baby falling off. I know this ain't the hip hop pod, but like, nigga, who gives a fuck? If I just made $40 million, nigga, fuck rap. Nigga, I'm gonna be on my goddamn Chameleonaire shit. You know what I'm saying?
Well, the baby ain't fall off. He got canceled.
He got canceled. And now he's just in another category, and they're trying to sell arena tickets, and he's not an arena artist no more because of what happened to him. That's what happened to the baby.
And he been on this whole bad guy trip, like.
And that shit's corny.
Every video, he's like, "Oh, I'm the bad guy" type shit. Like
that shit corny, nigga.
It's like, bro, just make good music.
But he started out being a nigga that do antics, so he's gonna continue to be the nigga that do antics.
Mm-hmm.
But that's what niggas don't realize is like, nigga, you not a fucking villain, nigga. Mm-hmm. Everybody always want to play villain because that's what make them comfortable.
Oh, that's what
you
happened.
can't play villain, bro.
Damn, he got canceled by gay. I forgot what even happened.
Yeah, the A's comment.
Yeah.
Which was real head ass. I'm gonna be honest with you. That shit head ass. Bruh, nah, bro. You can't be assuming gay niggas got AIDS. You just can't do that shit, bro. Next question. Next question. All right, Blue. Nah, for real though, bro. That shit is crazy though, bro. Like, it's just a little ignorant, bro. Like some statements you just can't make. I tell people this all the time, right? Because I just told somebody this today. Because I told you I was gonna expose Maine one day. Mm-hmm. Jokingly. But bro, the reason why I don't feel like I have to be PC is because I don't think I have any thoughts and views that's not appropriate. That's just my personal belief.
I think eventually, yeah, we're phasing out pretty quick.
Oh yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like,
I do say bitch a lot.
At one point, what we were saying would have been like, okay, but it gets to the point. It's like, and the culture evolves so fast. They're ramping it right now, full throttle. So it's like, can you keep up? You know what I'm saying? And that's especially as a podcaster nowadays.
I did just call a trans woman he.
That's what I'm saying. And it's like, and not even like,
and I ain't even mean nothing by that shit.
Not even on like I'm disrespecting you as a person. It's like, oh, like you have to keep it like, you have to like mind your P's and Q's. Like, and I don't know. I have to do it sometimes. But
dog,
I don't really
it goes back to that joke, which wasn't even really a joke that Dave Chappelle cracked about his trans friend or his gay friend. I don't think they were trans. It was trans. Oh, it was a trans friend, and everybody was like, "Yeah, that shit was so homophobic," and I didn't get that shit at all, bro. Bro, certain shit, bro. I told you, bro. I ain't that smart, bro. Certain shit goes all the way over my fucking head. I'll be like, nigga, what the fuck was homophobic about that?
But you know what I think it is?
Well,
I think the internet's such a powerful tool that I think most people don't even believe in that kind of bullshit. I think it's all a facade. I think all this shit is bots and there's an AI that's pushing us into a certain direction. I really think that.
What are they doing it though for? Like political gain or some shit?
I think at the end of the day, we've created these algorithms and the algorithm is where it started with the AI taking over. That's where I believe. I believe that's what gave. Like, I don't even believe like. I think most people are still like pretty like chill and laid back. Like, oh, it's all right. Like, you know, if there's a trans woman and she kind of looks like manly-ish. Most people, and like, if you say, "Oh, how you doing today, sir?" and they got a bob haircut, they wouldn't care. Like at the end of the day, I really don't feel like they'd be like, "You're gonna call me this, you're gonna call me that." Like, I don't really think in real life.
I just remember last night, 2 trans women came to the strip club we was at,
and they
was just chilling, just having a drink, chilling.
It's not like they're out here trying to bully people or nothing. we're all people. When we're around each other, we interact in a different way. But there are some people who are activated by the internet.
Yeah, bro.
The internet is fake.
Basically, what I'm hearing you say right now is like a nigga with enough influence can make a tweet and change everybody's way of thinking.
Yeah, but was it even him?
Yeah.
Think about this. The comments you get in anything, is that even a person on the other side of that?
I be thinking that too, because I told you sometimes I get riled up by some comments, like that video we did about the twins saying the N-word. Mm-hmm. Those comments made my stomach hurt a little bit. Mm-hmm. And I was like, nigga, who the fuck is these people? Mm-hmm. Are these even fucking real people?
It could be a Russian bot.
Yeah.
You don't know how many are on the other side of there. You don't know if there's a person on the end of that. And we're creating these algorithms that are pushing culture in all kinds of different directions.
But see, that's also why I don't want to be famous, bro.
Why you said that? Because at that point, you really living in La La Land. You don't know what's real or not.
I can't even read the comments if I'm famous.
Yeah. Because here's the thing. You know what creeps me out?
What?
When niggas like Lil Pump fall off.
Why?
Bro. I say 20 what?
R.I.P. Aaron Carter, too.
Yeah, R.I.P. Aaron Carter, bro. 2016. 2017. You're the biggest thing to ever come out. Gucci Gang, right? We're all looking at it like, all right, this some bullshit. All regular human beings are like, all right,
but nigga, the writing's on the wall. That's why I'm asking. That's why I'm confused right now. Like, why does that shock you? Like, when designer comes out with Panda, I see like a slow nigga.
The thing is like, you know how the whole industry plant thing comes in? Mm-hmm. I'm not saying they're industry plants. I'm saying maybe these corporations push certain shit and we think that it's popular. We go listen and we're like, oh, this is some bullshit. And then everybody is like, oh, Lil Pump got the #1 song in the nation. And then you go listen to it and it's like, oh, this is some bullshit. Then the industry itself, the machine that was behind it, gave up.
Pumping that shit.
They gave up on them.
Yeah.
Because I used to like Smoke Perp. But I was like the only nigga on earth who liked Smoke Perp. I knew Smoke Perp was trash.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then comes out a few years down the road, this nigga selling 3,000 copies or some shit. It's like, were we even behind this to begin with? Like everything's a fucking illusion, bro. That's what I'm saying.
I mean, you know, labels do buy records and they buy placements.
I know. And the thing is like, what's the take? Like, the only way I know a person is really like on their shit is like a Cole or a Kendrick, because I know they built their core. Like, they built.
Bro, let's talk about Drake, bro. Let's talk about Drake.
Oh yeah. Okay.
I'm gonna clip this too. My bad, y'all. Hold on, first, let me start with this.
Okay.
And we definitely gonna talk about this more after we talk about Drake. Mm-hmm. But lately, I've been in my emotional bag. I'm kind of changing, bro. Mm-hmm. I change a lot, dog. And I don't know if you know this, around this time of the year, I start getting super emotional. Like, remember that day you came over here and I was in this bitch crying watching the 21 Savage interview? Mm-hmm. That shit was around this time of the year. So I don't know what it is about this time of the year. I get in my emotional bag. I'm saying all that to say, Drake dropped a project with 21 Savage. Shit probably was the hardest album I heard in a long ass time. That shit is hard as fuck.
In the past, like, 5 years, it's probably like the hardest shit I heard, bro.
I give up, bro.
It's up there with like,
I've been hating this nigga for years.
Yeah.
I can't hate the nigga no more.
I can't. Mm-mm.
Then the nigga, like, his antics is just like, hold on, but I gotta speak on that too. This nigga antics, don't get me wrong, Drake's still lame as fuck. But this nigga's one of the greatest rappers of all times, bro. I'm sorry, bro. I can't fight it no more, bro. I'm tired of even going through this shit. I'm not talking about that nigga no more.
Yeah,
None of that shit.
You know, y'all ain't even got to tell us, like, oh, told y'all niggas, we don't need that shit.
Yeah, I don't care, bro.
Yeah.
I've been bumping Drake album all week, bro.
He can rap. I've been bumping that shit all week.
But be clear. Be fucking clear.
Yeah.
That nigga antics is still lame as fuck. Like, that him hugging Kris Jenner and y'all making memes talking about some, and I know them type of hugs. That shit's still corny, bro. I'm sorry, dog. And Kanye was right. Kanye said you go to war with a nigga like Drake, he the type of nigga to fuck your baby mama. And if he did that, y'all niggas like, oh, that shit so player, that shit so cool. Bro, I want to talk to you about, I meant to call you and talk to you about this, Big King. Mm-hmm. Because you know how we had that interesting conversation about like grudges and shit like that, and you know I hate grudges. Mm-hmm. I hate a nigga who's over petty.
Overly petty, yeah.
Yeah, like, bro, if me and you beefing, I'm not going out my way to do some shit to you, bro. And I hate niggas who think that type of shit is cool. Like, bro, if me and you got some shit going on, nigga, I'm not about to try to fuck your bitch to piss you off. Mm-hmm. That shit lame as hell. And niggas that get behind that lame ass shit, like recently Future changed his last name to like Cash or some shit. And niggas were like, this nigga's so cool. I'm like, bro, who gives a fuck? You lame as fuck. This nigga
that
lame
shit kind of cool, bro.
No, nigga. That shit is lame as fuck.
That shit kind of cool, bro.
I think, and I think his like, he changed it from Will Burn to Cash.
That shit hard.
So Future Will Burn Cash.
Woo! That shit hard, Future. Hey, man. Shout out to Pluto, man.
Y'all niggas is so lame, bro.
Oh, that shit
like,
hard.
Y'all just be fascinated by the lamest shit.
Nah, Future, bro. Future, like, you know how, bro, Future next level,
hey, bro. Today is Friday, y'all. November 11th, right? In 9 days, Future will be 39 years old.
Still young, man.
Next year, that nigga will be 40.
Mm-hmm.
And this nigga got, what, 6?
I think he got like
6
8.
broken homes?
I think he got like 8 kids. Like
8 broken homes.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. He got money. He all right.
Nigga, you know just like I know, the money shit don't mean nothing.
Bro, stop worrying about this nigga Future, bro. He good.
Oh, that's somebody. Oh, I think that's the new nigga I hate on.
Yeah, it really is.
I fuck with him though.
Future that nigga though.
I bumped the shit out his last album. That bitch was head, nigga. Nigga, I was in Atlanta eating the goddamn 10-piece.
Yeah.
When that shit came out, that shit came on the radio. Boy, smoke
hard.
started coming from the speakers. I said, this nigga going in, nigga.
That nigga hard, boy.
Nigga, that goddamn chickens. Yeah. I was like, oh shit. What was the song he had with Kanye?
I forgot.
Nigga, that bitch was riding too, nigga. I was like, oh, this shit going in. Nah, bro, but like niggas gotta stop praising Future lifestyle though. The music hard. But see, Drake said some real shit in that skit. And I know it was just a skit, but the one he did with Howard Stern, he was like, I don't know if I could be with one woman because I need to be inspired. I really do think niggas that's like musicians like that really do need to live like that so they can make the music, bro. I get it. Cause it's like, I view it as like, as a podcaster.
This nigga head ass.
Nah, hear me out, bro. Like,
You gotta know, like,
for real, bro. Like, as a podcaster,
you gotta make the art.
As a podcaster, I'm like, if I didn't live a certain life, I feel like I couldn't come on here and talk about the shit that I talk about. My life inspires the podcast because it's like the shit that I see, the shit that I do. That's why I'm able to come on here and talk for hours.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because, like, I get inspiration off of everything. Like, I don't even know if people know this, but most of the time when I'm talking on this podcast, it's a conversation I had with somebody. I just don't want to expose their name because it probably was stupid. Because I have debates damn near every day, and I be cooking niggas, too. Whew. I can't remember the last time I lost a debate. I be cooking your ass too.
Cap.
I ain't gonna lie, I be cooking the shit out of you.
No, the fuck you don't,
bro. I think the only debate I ever lost to you about was the cheating debate because you fucked me up and I goddamn thought about that shit. I still think about that shit damn near every day.
Yeah, you got that shit.
That's the only debate you ever cooked me on.
Bro,
that's probably the last debate I lost.
I be slow roasting you. What you talking about?
Nah, no, you don't.
Yes, I do,
nigga. I don't really get in my bag in debates with you though, cause like. I ain't got to, and you be getting sensitive and shit. I ain't got time for that shit. Nigga be getting mad. Nigga, Greasy called me and said that the other day because he was watching an old podcast me and him did, and he was like, "Bro, what did you do to Big King where he swung on you?" And I couldn't remember, and he told me the time frame, and I looked at my memories in my picture. Yeah, I was like looking back, this nigga Big King always trying to fucking fight me. God damn. And Greasy was just laughing. He was like, "Boy, that shit is hilarious, boy." I said one day. This nigga Big King is gonna goddamn lead the force, and all the niggas that hate me and want to get on my ass Niggas just gonna lynch me.
Nah.
Your vice president gonna be Murph.
Nah.
And Damo just gonna go along for the ride.
You just had ass, bro. That's all. I don't really feel no type of way about nobody. You be getting on my nerves though.
Nah, I don't
That's
do shit
all.
to you. Bro, what else I have for us to talk about though? Why the fuck did I write down that Drake hit Kris Jenner? That was head ass, but we still talked about Drake. Who gives a fuck if Drake hit Kris Jenner?
There you go.
Who cares?
There you go.
I want to hit her too because like that bitch is evil.
You really think so?
Yeah, she evil as fuck. Bro, people that exploit the children, they're fucking evil.
I don't know though, bro. There might be some double standards in our society. She a cold bitch.
I think it was one more thing. Oh, I know what I want to talk about before we got off. I was talking about how I'm a bitch ass nigga now. Bruh, I get emotional as hell about everything now. But the most recent thing I got emotional about was I got a homeboy that's on drugs real bad. And
Which one?
that's where I was getting to.
Yeah.
You pointed it out to me like, bro, we just normalized like drug addicts so fucking long that like now it's like niggas is like, God damn. Just like when we was downtown before and, you know, we was pointing out, you know, one of our friends that was on drugs and you was like, yeah, that shit's sad. I would, you know, move this person in with me, you know, try to get this person's life together. And I was like, nah, really, bro. Like so many people be on drugs and it's like niggas just be all over the place with this. Bro, do you think we're still in the middle of the opioid crisis?
Oh, we had this ain't even a height. This ain't even the height of it. It's gonna keep going, and that's why like that's the real like, bro. Anybody out there that got children, bro, pay attention to your children, bro. Give them time, give them love, bro. And that's me too, cause I know I can put in more time with my son and have more, instill more values in him to make him feel like he don't need that type of shit, bro. You don't gotta get high to get high, bro.
Yeah.
Like you don't have to get high to get high. You can feel like that just being that nigga and being in your own self and like, you know, enjoying life. Like, bro, I don't know what happened. We know what happened. Like, they start prescribing these drugs like nothing. These doctors out here getting paid to write prescriptions and like these drug companies just getting rich. We understand what happened, but we was bamboozled. Now we got to pull ourselves out of it. And that's black, white, Hispanic, everybody in America, bro. We have to get off this shit, bro. Because this shit is really tearing us apart. And if we don't at least get people sober, bro, like, and I'm saying it's drinking a beer.
I was thinking that.
You know what I'm saying? I'm saying it's drinking a beer, but we got to get people like off the meds, bro.
Being sober kind of boring.
It is boring as fuck. But like,
all jokes aside, though, like some people do have addictive personality, so it's like they can't just do a line today and not snort coke again for a year. They do a line today, and it's like, whoa, that was great, and they chasing that high forever.
Yeah, and shit's getting wild. I don't like to be like, what is it? Holding double standards and judgmental of people. Like, bro, I know I drink. I know that. But, bro, I'm not out here popping perk 30s every hour on the hour. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, let me tell you what my addict friend said. Don't laugh.
I'm going to laugh.
Don't laugh. He said that he's not a weak-minded person. He said that they put something in the drugs that's 1,000 times stronger than fentanyl, and it's used to kill elephants. They put it in the drugs to target and get rid of people like him.
I don't know what kind of drugs he talking about.
I thought that nigga on them super drugs.
Yeah, fentanyl top shelf.
He said it's called like I think he said like Confit.
I don't even know.
It was some crazy shit, bro. And I just like, bro, who the fuck wants to put some crazy shit in the drugs to target certain individuals so they won't be great?
What type of shit?
Why would you put it in drugs? Why not put it in McDonald's?
I done seen niggas off the morphine and shit though. That shit really do Like that shit strong.
Yeah.
But
yeah, this drug shit is crazy though, bro.
That's why
It's crazy as fuck.
I'll never touch another one, hopefully. But I'll never touch another one.
I'm not saying that.
Hopefully, for me. And I consider drugs that shit that just don't grow from the earth. Like I don't want no pills, I don't want no powders. I just want like shit that grow from the earth.
I ain't gonna cap you down. I'm not promising that to nobody.
Oh, we know. This nigga's drug addict too.
Nah, really, I ain't never been the drug type of nigga, bro.
I ain't never been either.
Like, I might eat
not
some
like
shrooms
heavy.
here and there.
I'm like I used to party. I don't party no more though, bro. I be chilling now.
Yeah, but I ain't gonna sit here and cap to these people like I'm never taking another X pill again.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna cap to these people and say that.
What if that shit got impressed with some fent? Head ass boy.
I'm editing that part out. That was head ass.
Yeah, that nigga wild.
Nigga get the rolling. Literally.
Oh,
that
God,
shit
man.
head ass as fuck though, nigga. Yeah, nigga, this drug shit is crazy. I'm goddamn getting emotional as fuck. Goddamn nowadays. Trey said I'm getting soft. That is 100% true. I changed by the day. I'm getting older, bro. I'm changing. My way of thinking is different. Who I am is just different. Nigga, the old Slim is you're never gonna see that nigga again. I'm sorry. So
I ain't
niggas,
gonna lie. It's not about being soft. It's about realizing your surroundings, bro. You not soft. You just finally came to the realization of like, we both talk about that shit all the time. Like, bro, at this age in our life, we just thought we would have more people around us that's like positive, influential, doing right.
Yeah.
And like
it's just depressing, bro. It's
like,
depressing
it's
as
like,
fuck.
bro, I want to be able to call my friends and be like, hey, bro, let's go to Bahamas, bro. You know what I'm saying? Let's go to fucking...
Bro, I told my friend
Mexico.
last night because we was all at the cigar lounge and, you know, that's my spot.
Mm-hmm.
Them niggas was in there acting crazy as fuck. I was like, bro, this ain't Limelight, bro.
Yeah.
Calm down. Sit the fuck down. Stop
Yeah.
goddamn talking crazy to the servers. Like, sit the fuck down, bro. Calm down. I just, you know, I thought we was going to be on some different shit at this age, bro.
Mm-hmm.
And I know I'm probably not the one to speak because I'm not about to sit here and act like I'm perfect.
Yeah.
But goddamn, I don't know, bro. I know how to act in certain places. And niggas just don't be on that, bro.
Hell no, they don't.
That's why it's crazy. Like when I meet somebody for the first time and they call me mature or call me an adult, I'll be like, hey, bro, don't put that pressure on me. You don't really know me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You get to know me, you gonna be like, hey, this nigga, he ain't none of that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I wash my boxers. So I guess I'm an adult. I wash my boxers. Because, you know, niggas don't wash their drawers.
That's the number one thing I watch.
Niggas, bruh.
I gotta have fresh drawers and fresh
Niggas
socks.
don't wash their drawers. Niggas don't wash their blankets.
Oh, niggas don't wash their blankets.
Niggas barely wash their ass.
That's weird though. See, you gotta have a woman in your life for that. She ain't gonna goddamn.
I can do it, man, bro. I'm gonna do it without a woman, bro. Who the fuck just cashed at me?
Head ass.
I'm editing that out too. That's super head ass. But yeah, anything else we need to talk about before we get off? Because I got some edits at the end.
Nah, shout out to the opioid crisis, man.
Don't shout out to the opioid crisis. Fuck the opioid crisis. Get off the drugs. Rehab is expensive, man. Don't waste your money with.
Hey, man, we
rehab.
back going strong too, man.
Yeah, for real, man. You know, goddamn on the pod.
Come on, bro.
Shout out to goddamn. Shout out to the supporters. Like, listening. Let me start copying, man. Hey,
Nah, bro, we back going strong though, for real.
I've been dissing Maine on this bitch, ain't it?
Yeah, low key. Yeah, low key.
All right, man. All right. More than Master Podcast. We out.
Yeah,